Now we move on to the self-sustaining dwellings, third part of the course, wherein we are going to discuss about the self-sustainable dwelling concept map. Prior to that, I want to bring certain points to your consideration. Here, let us discuss about 4 components of self-sustaining dwellings. They are rainwater harvesting, reuse of grey water, converting biodegradable matter and food leftover as manure in composting pits, and lastly, the solar power generation by installing solar rooftop systems. So these are the 4 components, and then how these 4 components of self-sustaining dwellings are mapped with each other so that we can achieve an objective of self-sustainable dwelling. So now in this case, if you talk about self-sustainable dwelling concept map, now here it is self-sustainable dwelling. Now self-sustainable dwelling, the requirement of dwelling is electricity, water is the requirement mainly, and then now if you come to the water, now water is generally supplied by municipal corporation, domestic water supply, or the citizens may be having their own borewell or dug well. The supply comes from that also. And then nowadays, because of the less rainfall and more area under imperviousness, the groundwater table is depleting, and it has been depleted to such an extent, even 500 to 1000 feet of borewell you may not get water in the city. So now municipal corporation is also not regularly supplying the water to the consumers. They may be supplying twice in a week or once in a week. So considering all these aspects, now there is a dire need to go for rainwater harvesting. Why you have to go for rainwater harvesting? How we can go for rainwater